This is horrible. Now I can't hear you.
You said you can't hear me? You said you can't hear me? Yo, you can hear me?
Hey.
See?
All right, I fixed it.
Go ahead. Let me sit her down with these, but go ahead. Continue.
Oh, I was pretty much done. I just really would like everybody to understand the fact that right now is a time for, it's really fasting time. You know what I'm saying? So that your body can be clear so that the universe can get your intentions without any interruption. And that is and you're supposed to really let the universe know your intentions at the time of the solstice, because the winter solstice at the time, because that's when the portal opens up. And so, I'm saying, so by the time the spring comes, I'm saying, your harvest is ready, is there. I'm saying? So you basically come out the other side of the winter, I'm saying, and you pop it. I'm saying?
Well, we already know, especially from what they said from the story from these so-called pilgrims, these early colonizers. They didn't know anything about the land. They didn't know anything in order to, grow and thrive in this land. They needed the natives to help them out. You know what I'm saying? So the actual celebration is definitely, the feast, the festival of a harvest is definitely something that was indigenous to, the native people. But, and I showed this earlier, I'm going to show it again because some people might have missed it. You know what I'm saying?
While he's doing that, I would fast for until the winter solstice. So whatever you do something, whatever you're doing right now, like you eating like, bread and rice and that kind, like just do something different, whether you go raw, whether you go juice fast, just clean it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that way your vibration is better. You know what I'm saying? The universe is following your intention, and you know what I'm saying? So but fast from here to the day of the winter solstice. And then after that, you know what I'm saying, you could kind of, you know what I'm saying, have a little, celebration or whatever, following that. But I would fast from around this time to about the same time next month. And make sure you look up the date of the winter solstice so you can know when exactly you actually send your intentions out into the universe in whatever ritual you choose to do. You could go, like for example, write it down on a piece of paper, go to the park and bury it. The winter solstice, I believe, is the 21st of December. I see it, baby. I believe it's the 21st of December. But look it up. Look it up on Google.
Yeah. So look, real quick, I just want to give you a little bit of history on Thanksgiving. Because we just look as far as we can remember. And far back as we can remember is not the beginning of this shit. So the beginning of this shit, it starts with, as we know it, anyway. As we know it. Not the native of it, but, to the native. But as we know it, with this Babylon system that we in, it starts with this gentleman right here. This brother Squanto. Squanto, introduced to the pilgrims at Plymouth. Plymouth is really spelled with an I. That's a distraction right there. It's really spelled with an I, not a Y. Plymouth is a goddamn plantation. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Plymouth was a plantation, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit. Now, Squanto, he was the translator. He was the translator for these early pilgrims. See, it's a couple illustrations here. He was the translator for the early pilgrims. And see, this is what they want you to think. Thanksgiving was the Native Americans and shit. Look at the pictures that just breaking bread with them, and everybody sitting down having a powwow, and, it's cool. Fuck no. If it was so cool, and the Native Americans so-called, willing to sit down, why the fuck you don't see any Native Americans celebrating Thanksgiving? Why you don't see any Native Americans nowhere when it's Thanksgiving time, my nigga? You don't see them at all. I'm going to show you why. And after I read this shit to you, then you tell me why the fuck you celebrating this shit. Try making some shit about the family. It ain't about no goddamn family. Some bullshit. Watch this. For the Native Americans, it's known as a national day of mourning. It's a national day of mourning. Since 1970, Native Americans have gathered at noon on Coles Hill in Plymouth to commemorate a national day of mourning on the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. Thanksgiving holiday is a day of mourning for them. Many Native Americans not celebrate the arrival of the Pilgrims and other European settlers. To them, Thanksgiving Day is a reminder of the genocide of millions of their people.
For me,
the theft of their land and the relentless assault on their culture. Participation in the National Day of Mourning honor Native ancestors and the struggle of Native peoples to survive today. A day of remembrance and spiritual connections, as well as a protest of the racism and oppression which Native Americans continue to experience today. Read by the town of Plymouth on behalf of the United American Indians of New England. See what I'm saying? This is not a day, this is not no fucking holiday. This is a day of mourning. They came here and killed millions of people. On so-called new land. How the fuck is new land? There's old people here. It's not no fucking new land. They took it. They took it. So when you celebrate Thanksgiving, you're celebrating white supremacy. When you celebrate Thanksgiving, you're celebrating white supremacy. You see what I'm saying? It's a celebration of white supremacy. I'm going to show you again. I'm going to show you again. Watch. Watch this shit. National Day of Mourning. Since 1970, Native Americans have gathered at noon on Coles Hill in Plymouth to commemorate a National Day of Mourning on the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. Thanksgiving holiday is a day of mourning for the Native Americans. That's why you don't see none of them at no goddamn Thanksgiving commercials, parades, none of that shit. It's not for them. This was a day that the colonizers came up with to celebrate their success in defeating these people, enslaving your ancestors and killing millions of natives that was here. Millions of them. Watch. Millions of them. A day of mourning on the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. Many Native Americans do not celebrate the arrival of the Pilgrims and other European settlers. To them, Thanksgiving Day is a reminder of the genocide of millions of their people. You see what I'm saying? So you're participating in a holiday. No, you're in the holidays. You're in the hell of a days, nigga. You sleep like shit. And you're participating in a celebration of the slaughter of millions of people. Millions of people. And you celebrate this by slaughtering animals. Millions of animals. And eating them shits. You see what I'm saying? The shit is fucking redundantly retarded. See, we not gonna live in this cognitive dissonance no more. We got high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease running rampant in our fucking communities. Because we the biggest motherfuckers to celebrate. We're the biggest ones to celebrate. And it's crazy that you gotta keep entertaining. Like, we need to be entertained. We feel the need to be entertained so fucking much. They got football, goddamn sports. You get the day off of work, nigga. Everything is closed. You get all the food you can eat just to entertain your fucking ass. You see what I'm saying? And you wonder why, dog, you're celebrating white supremacy. Literally. And I'll show you. Watch this. I got more for you. I got more for you. Because the literature on this shit, I'm not going to send y'all through that. Because right now, we at a point where we want shit right now. Like niggas' attention spans is short as shit. Like, we want shit right now. I'm going to give it to you right now. I'm going to give it to you right the fuck now. Watch. My battery about to die. That's some bullshit. Not now. Not now. Watch. Here we go. Here we go. All right, so we know that George Washington had slaves. We know this. We know George Washington had slaves. We also know that Abraham Lincoln played a part in the Emancipation Proclamation. Right? We know that, right? Now, we also know that the Native Americans don't fucking celebrate Thanksgiving as some happy shit. They celebrate it as mourning the death of millions of their people and foreigners coming and stealing the land. We know that. Who you think? So this is why people try to give Abraham Lincoln these props like he's our fucking friend. He's not your fucking friend. He's not your friend. I'm going to show you why. In the middle of the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln prompted a series of editorials written, and he proclaimed a National Thanksgiving Day to be celebrated. Abraham Lincoln proclaimed the shit. Abraham Lincoln. Now the day, that's George Washington. Right. George Washington was the first president to proclaim a day of Thanksgiving, issuing his request on October 3rd, 1789, exactly 74 years before Abraham Lincoln. So you want to give Lincoln credit for abolishing slavery, but he said the same shit that a goddamn known slave trader fucking had, George Washington. On top of that, the Native Americans, who they claim they had this fabulous meal with and was chilling with, breaking bread, they don't acknowledge this shit as some goddamn happy day and joyous occasion, nigga. They acknowledge this shit as a day of mourning. They mourn on that day. They mourn on that day, nigga. Thanksgiving Day is a day of mourning for the Native Americans. You see what I'm saying? And then we got this Aboriginal movement that's coming up with black people saying that, you know, that we really from here, we not from Africa. How is you aligning yourself with that and you still going to Thanksgiving, my nigga? How? Riddle me that, Batman. Riddle me fucking that. See, all of that shit is just tools that they use to separate us. You see what I'm saying? We're stronger together, man. We're stronger together. You know what I'm saying? They use the separation to dilute us. Voting, goddamn holidays, all of that shit is just to dilute our strength, man. It's to separate us. You know what I'm saying? We got to be together on this shit, man. Like, we can't be living in this cognitive dissonance. That's why it's so much energy just to rock your ass to sleep on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? JC, what up, boy? Yeah, watch this, JC. I don't know if you knew this. So, watch this. I'm going to show you something. Show you something real quick. Okay. Why you think you don't see any Native Americans celebrating Thanksgiving? If it was such a joyous occasion when they... First, I'm going to show you how they illustrate it. Look. That's how they illustrate it. And they want to highlight this brother right here, Squanto. See, Squanto... Oh, let me get my... Squanto was a translator for the Europeans, for the early colonizers, to help them talk with the other clans and the other tribes and shit, right? Squanto, that's him right there, translating, helping them this out. You know what I'm saying? That's Squanto. All right, he was a translator. Now, these are the pictures they want you to see. You know what I'm saying? Good white man, good white woman, bread with the natives, having a dinner. That's what they want you to see, right? These are the images that they want you to see, right? These are the images that they want you to see about Thanksgiving. Good white man, good white woman, pie and shit, breaking bread with them, right? That's what they want you to see. These are the illustrations they show you. Now, the question I'm asking, if the shit was so popping, it was so chilling, just a dinner, you know what I'm saying? Why do you not see any Native Americans around Thanksgiving? Why don't you see them celebrating Thanksgiving? Why don't you see them, you know what I'm saying, at the fucking Thanksgiving parade, none of that shit? You don't see any Native Americans there. If the shit was just a dinner, if it was started to be a fucking celebration for them having unity and being together and all of that shit, why do you not see any Native Americans around Thanksgiving? I'm about to show you why. And this is from them. I'm going to let them speak for them. Watch. Here we go. Since 1970, Native Americans have gathered at noon on Coles Hill in Plymouth. You know how they say Plymouth Rock? You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't land on Plymouth Rock land on us. Plymouth was a plantation. It wasn't a goddamn real rock. And I'm going to show you that too. On Coles Hill in Plymouth to commemorate a national day of mourning on the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. I'm going to read that again. Since 1970, Native Americans have gathered at noon on Coles Hill in Plymouth to commemorate a national day of mourning on the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. Many Native Americans do not celebrate the arrival of the Pilgrims and other European settlers. To them, Thanksgiving Day is a reminder of the genocide of millions of their people. Of millions of their people. The theft of their land and the relentless assault on their culture. Participation in National Day of Mourning honors Native ancestors and the struggle of Native peoples to survive today. It is a day of remembrance and spiritual connection, as well as a protest of the racism and oppression of which Native Americans continue to experience today. So that's why you don't see no fucking Native Americans celebrating goddamn Thanksgiving, and that's why your black ass shouldn't be celebrating fucking Thanksgiving either. You want to know why? Because you're joining forces with white supremacy. It's a day, a holiday erected on the backs of them killing millions of people, stealing all this fucking land, stealing their culture, and all that shit. And you want to go ahead, go to the store, invite everybody over, and have a fucking dinner with the goddamn bloodthirsty criminal. These motherfuckers is criminal. They was criminals, yo. Yes, baby. You want to watch? All right, go be a good girl. I'll give it to you when I'm done. She won't take my phone. Yeah. So you're joining forces with the very same people you claim is the ones oppressing you. They've been doing the same shit. Almost even more like deep into the psychopathy. You want to watch it? I'll show you in a minute. You gotta sit down and be a good girl. I'll give it to you, okay? Okay. What's even deeper in the psychopathy is, think about this shit. They throw a fucking parade in New York City. They throw a fucking parade in Philadelphia, nigga. They got all type of shit to celebrate their might over what was right. Their strength in colonizing people. They celebrate their victories in doing that. They celebrate it. And you go right along and celebrate the shit with them. You see? That's why I said hella days. You're hella sleep, nigga. You sleep. Talking about too woke, nigga. You too fucking sleep. Cognitive dissonance. The shit is deep. And then we live in places like Milwaukee, Tacony, Susquehanna. Nigga, those are Native American names, but you don't see one Native American there. Why do you think, nigga, they killed them all? They killed them all. Now they celebrate the shit. I'm going to read this plaque again, yo. This plaque is heavy. This plaque is fucking heavy. And I posted this shit on my page. You want to go check it out yourself, you can check it out, yo. You know what I'm saying? You can check it out. Watch this. Here we go. Since 1970, Native Americans have gathered at noon on Coles in Plymouth to commemorate a national day of mourning on the U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. Many Native Americans do not celebrate the arrival of the Pilgrims and other early European settlers. To them, Thanksgiving Day is a reminder of the genocide of millions of their people, the theft of their lands, and the relentless assault on their culture. Participation in National Day of Mourning is honoring Native ancestors and the struggle of Native people to survive today. It is a day of remembrance and spiritual connection, as well as a protest against the racism and oppression which Native Americans continue to experience. And that's what they said. That's them telling you this. So you're gonna listen to the motherfucker who got blood on his hands and say, "Oh no, it's just a holiday. It's just to have fun and watch football and eat dinner rolls and shit." That's what this is about. Or you gonna listen to the motherfuckers who got their ass whooped. I'm gonna read this shit one more time. Like, this shit is fucking heavy. After this, I won't hear nobody invite me to a fucking Thanksgiving. I don't give a fuck if it's vegan food, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Why are we celebrating a day? This is a day of mourning. They killed millions of people. This is a day of mourning. I'm gonna show you again. Peace, harmony. Yo, watch this, yo. Watch this. Since 1970, Native Americans have gathered at noon on Coles Hill in Plymouth to commemorate on this U.S. Thanksgiving holiday. You heard that? It's a national day of mourning, Thanksgiving. That's what the natives look at it as, a national day of mourning. Many Native Americans do not celebrate the arrival of the Pilgrims and other European settlers. To them, Thanksgiving Day is a reminder of the genocide of millions of their people, the theft of their land, and the relentless assault on their culture. Oh, man. Yo, my phone died. It's crazy. That's the devil right there. That's D-Evil. Yo, listen. This shit deep. This shit deep, yo. I'm just scratching the fucking surface. I could go even deeper about my phone, about to check. Oh, that's crazy. Yo, look, Reflections. I'm going to make a post, and I'm going to tell you what time we coming back on this. We're going to go back on this tonight. This shit is even deeper than that. Like, this shit is real. You know what I'm saying? This your brother, yo. And I love you. You know why? That's right. Because I love myself. All right? I'll be right back at you. Peace.